Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the first game week one of TRUBBL match two. Would have been match three, but we had a disconnect issue happen earlier. This is Kemper coming at you. You may hear someone in the background. That would be my opponent, SSLG. He will be playing a Skaven team, and I will be Chaos. As you can see, I'm connecting to the online leagues now. And I have a challenge out to the MeepRunners. Help against the Meeps. Straight through inducements. We are evenly ranked teams. And I will be starting the match at this point in time. Unless I hear something otherwise. Thunder rolls.
Oh, solid state hard drive. I love you.
Shut it. And if people can't hear the trash talk between us, well, that's a problem for them. Because I'm not turning on audio on my verified stream. Did you know that some injuries can consign a player to the bench for the next match? Ooh. I am going to make my opponent kick. Oh, good news. The weather is nice. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. With a decent spread, we're going to see if we can force a little bit of contact, hopefully more than just the line of scrimmage, and we'll see how things go. Waiting my opponent's kick. And we are off, ladies and gentlemen. The ref is down. Oh boy, an extra bribe for everyone. That's out of bounds. Which means the ball immediately falls into the hands of Bahuri, who will, now, as quickly as they do, advance up the field. And as is Chaos standard practice, we will begin create the box. There's our first knockdown of the evening. And we'll start putting some people under pressure. And a stun. Get him, lads. And another stun. Quick, get them all. And now we go down. Because that's apparently what we're going to do. My opponent thinks through his options, obviously considering how best to break the Chaos Cage. Considering a blitz. He has to deal with the strength 4 members of the opposing team. Marking up coming through the middle. With Quiet Ring marking up against Idala and Amor. A dangerous option, but it's certainly going to affect the cage's stability as we move down the field. Modiform Cutter is actually going to try to break through against Idala, or assist against Idala. Oh, he's got in. He's got a knockdown. Oh, and we have our first injury of the evening, and it's against Chaos. Knocked unconscious. Idala will be out for the foreseeable future. And we have a knockdown. And a stun on top of that. Oh my. Well, first things first. Let's stand the folks up who need to be stood up. Blitz in. There's the good hit. Beastman horns penetrate quickly. And the marking continues. Bahurim continues to trundle down the field with all of his... Right, so it's not exactly imposing movement speed, but he is moving, technically. And we'll get these dirty Skaven players off as much as possible. And no damage done. The Chaos team down a player, looks to move the ball down the field to get in to take an early lead. And yet somehow I think the Skaven might have something to say about that. Yep, here comes the marking. Here comes the danger. Tonight's match, ooh, dodge away by a gutter runner who goes for it and has in fact closed at the front end of the cage, trying to slow the Chaos attack down. And not without some success, it would appear. Blitz coming from the back. Nope, nope. Thinks again. Yep, Quiet Ring is going to make a blitz attempt here. Ooh. Quiet Ring, the brother of Jumpite Wing. Oh, there's a series of crazy good dodges. And it's not enough. Unable to break through the barriers and down. Now that did do what I wanted it to do at all. That's quite unfortunate. All right. Start working those pesky gutter runners out of the way as much as possible. Alright. Challenge laid down. Tackle my Chaos Warrior open field if you can. Still have failed to cause a casualty of any sort. Other than my own KO'd beastmen. Unexpected dangers. Ooh, Quiet Ring actually unmarked as he stands up there. Oh no. Oh no. The reroll is successful. And another KO. Good heavens. And the Skaven are certainly beating up on the Chaos to start the evening off. This is unexpected, ladies and gentlemen. But this is why we watch Blood Bowl. Can the MeepRunners actually break someone free to stop Bahurim from scoring next turn? Well, there's one answer to a question. The answer is they can do it enough. Ball is loose. Good heavens. On the other hand, a number of bad things are about to happen to the gun runner that just did that. A successful blitz by Lasher of Itchy actually lets the ball pop free to Minray the Lethal. Having said that, he may be about to have what we call a bad day. And we have a 3-die blitz up against him, and down he goes. And the ball is acquired by Uzen Sharath, who will then advance and score. Touchdown! Help. And to make matters more challenging for the Chaos team, no one decides to wake up during the interval between kickoffs. Oh, good times. Time to kick. Holy Enemies, slightly short-handed, unfortunately, will be kicking to a surprisingly strong MeepRunners side, who have proven very challenging so far. Hedge our bets slightly, and the kick is up. Both teams get an extra reroll on the kickoff. And the ball falls short. Oh my. Ball near the line of scrimmage. Meep's debating how they're going to approach this, and oh my, here comes a potential early blitz here. Indeed, there's the early blitz, and another knockdown. Uzen Sharath, the scorer already, is down early. And the MeepRunners send a man long. Yep, there it is, Lasher of Itchy, who has proven himself surprisingly efficient so far, already moving into the enemies, into the holy enemies half, and probably looking for an early. There it is. There's the pickup to the thrower. Thrower is Thonamut Squeak, a rookie at this point in time, but hopefully going to lead the MeepRunners into some interesting tactical. I don't actually know what he's doing. There it is. No interception, but the ball is downfield and in the hands of Lasher. Lasher of Itchy definitely in a wonderful position and could, in theory, score next turn if he's not locked up here pretty quickly. Quite a nice pass by Thonamut Squeak. Thonamut Squeak, excuse me. Goddamn dodges. MeepRunners having successfully marked a number of Holy Enemies players. Obviously attempting to equalize rather quickly here. Unfortunately for the MeepRunners, Moore is able to pick up the ball off of a successful blitz, and we have what we shall call a ball game. And somehow none of the Skaven players have suffered injuries. Until now, there it is. Broken rib, miss next game. Jump bite ring goes down. And the apothecary comes in and is able to fix those ribs. The jump bite ring will miss the rest of this game with a badly hurt. Excuse me, the apothecary has saved Jump by Wing, and he'll be able to come in at the next kick. I misread that. Injury caused by Votsy, who was tail end of that cage earlier on. Here come the MeepRunners, trying to knock that ball loose from Amor again. Amor, who may struggle to make it all the way downfield in the time remaining in this half. Modiform Cutter able to dodge through the Beastman line. And, oh my. Actually have a 2-die block, but it's going to be a turnover even though the ball will be loose. Oh. Slightly better by using that reroll, but unfortunately, means Vofsy is still on his feet. Exactly what I was hoping for. Debating what we can do here. Turns. Obviously could actually make it all the, or MOR could in fact make it all the way, were he to be able to survive the coming bloodbath. Down he goes, unfortunately, on the attempted dodge away, and that is going to create problems from a holy enemy's perspective. Stunned. Emor is stunned. That is unexpected. Looks like the MeepRunners have a shot to equalize it before the half, or they can try to consolidate that position before anything bad happens. Turning the grid back off for the time. Well, no, we'll actually might just leave that on. MeepRunners surveying an interesting tactical problem. And able to pick up that ball. Not only able to, and able to make the handoff and dodge away. That'll even things up, ladies and gentlemen. We are tied at 1 on a touchdown by the MeepRunners. Ooh. That was a solid play, MeepRunners. It was a solid play. On the other hand, did give both of the Chaos Beastmen the opportunity to bounce back up. And we will have two squads at full strength sides. And the Holy Enemies, with only 2 turns left this half, are unlikely to score again, so they are going to look to cause some damage. And unfortunately, a rock is thrown by a disgruntled fan at TRUBBL on the Holy Enemies team. Said fan has now been banned for life. Will be punished in some other form appropriate to their crime. And there's a KO. Quiet Ring goes down, just like his brother did earlier.
User entered your channel. User left your channel.
And had a user come and go, as they do. Well, that went poorly. And the MeepRunners have a chance to penetrate a slight gap in the Holy Enemies line. Here comes one of the accursed gutter runners now. With Krintaro not coming along as support. And Lasher of Itchy also penetrating in. He made that rather solid catch earlier in the game. Ray the Lethal also penetrates the Chaos line using his dodge skill. Looks like the MeepRunners they were definitely trying to make that a 2-1 lead. And they certainly have put bodies in place, one could say. Then Sharath making a blitz. Successfully knocks down his target. Unfortunately, that means there will be some. We'll go with available players to put some pressure on that ball that's down and out in the open. Take that little bit of luck. Needed it. And the ball is loose. The ball is loose in the Holy Enemy's end zone, giving the MeepRunners a solid shot to make this 2-1 before the half. Solid blitz from Queeform Cutter, knocks down Derby. Mid-ray lethal, going for the points. Fails to get in, unfortunately, getting tripped up at the last second, and we are at the half, ladies and gentlemen. At the halftime, the score is 1-1, tied up. And we will again be at a set of full strength 11v11. Holy Enemies with a slightly different tactical approach this half. Looking to force the MeepRunners through a little bit more dodging early on. MeepRunners accepting the challenge and willing to meet on the field of battle in the middle, it looks like. An interesting choice from the Skaven side. And the kick is up. high kick. Oh my. Looks like the MeepRunners will be able to get that thrower underneath. Unfortunately, he's unable to catch it out of the air, but he is right next to it. And we are underway in the second half. Ball in the deep in the midway through the MeepRunners half of the field. A solid line of confrontation forming up right here in the middle. Not entirely certain what the MeepRunner strategy is going to be. There's a push. Looks like the MeepRunners might be trying to actually... Oh yes, there's the... They are in fact trying to penetrate up the center of the field against a Chaos team. Uh-oh. And they've already had to use a reroll as Queeform Cutter looked to slip going through that center line. And there's the pass downfield to Queeform, who in fact is able to catch it. And the MeepRunners again pushing to score that quick touchdown. And there's a down. Blitz comes in. There it is. And KO'd. Ooh, and the ball is loose. Unexpected. But not, as they say, unwelcome. Oh, and another injury. Broken ribs. And
Cheap character.
yep, quiet ring. Oh, he whose brother was healed by the apothecary will now miss the next game. Oh, the ball is loose. That's an interesting place for the ball to be. I'm not gonna lie. There's a lot of bodies around that. Somebody's gonna get hurt picking that up, I think. MeepRunners, if you'd care to put a guy in the middle there and then just leave him there, I'd be happy to hurt him right now for you. I'm leaving that out there.
Yeah, I'm okay. I don't really have a choice.
It's
Nope.
well, that was a whole bunch of unable to pick up the ball by everybody. A failed dodge. Minus 4 tackle zones. My God. Led to a bunch of I can't pick up the ball moments from a wide variety of players, unfortunately. Or fortunately, depending on how you view these things.
Yeah.
And the ball is in. The ball is now in possession yet again. Yes, and the MeepRunner coach accepting that he may be in a challenging position at this moment in time. That was what we call a bad roll. We don't like that roll. The holy enemies with ball possession and a decent cage actually may be able to move this thing down the pitch. Sorry for the random zoom out. MeepRunners look to be developing a new line of confrontation somewhere in their half. Obviously hoping to change how this plays out. It appears the feed may have gone down, but since we're recording this, we'll continue to act like it's still up. Lasherovici actually got into the putting a tactical zone on Adala, although I have to say that is one dangerous place to be up against the side of the pitch like that, especially with Tiba sitting right next to him. Oh, good one die block. And more flattened by Thonamut Squeak. It's not what I wanted. Oh. Equally not quite what you were looking for.
Yeah. I got him off the storm coming.
Yep. Which means here comes the blitz. With MOR pushed free of Jumbite Ring. Jumbite Ring, Niat, and Krinto Na will be coming in with a three-man double mark blitz, probably trying to free up. Well, the question is, will they try to get all the way through to get to Adala, or will they try to just slow the cage's progress? Definitely going to put some pressure on the front of that cage, that's for sure. And here comes the blitz. Ooh, success. Stormerman with block is going to be able to stay on his feet. Even if you can't mark the ball handler, that's still a rather effective turn from their perspective. Oh, oh, and a foul comes in. Nadala working on freeing himself from the attentions of his pursuers. Interesting tactical moment there, as the MeepRunners actually have completely stalled the Holy Enemy's cage progress. Unfortunately, they did lose another gutter runner to getting knocked unconscious. Modiformed cutter, I believe, was the one most recently hit. Might have been Quiform cutter. Again, probably a cousin or relation. Can't really tell. Oh, and then the one-die block actually is proving surprisingly effective, as they are still preventing any sort of forward progress by the Holy Enemies at this point. And Patji, the Skaven lineman, appears to either be disengaging completely, or is working a new angle that I could not begin to fathom myself. We are into the final 3 turns, ladies and gentlemen. Holy Enemies holding on to the ball. MeepRunners, unfortunately, slightly short-handed, as it were, with a significant number of players down. And oddly standing some of those players up. Gutsy. Gutsy, MeepRunners. Gutsy. I will absolutely give you that.
Yeah, I have to try to stop it somehow.
Yep, I won't disagree with you there. Oh, you're... left on the clock. The Holy Enemies put one in. And approaching the end of the game here. The score is now Holy Enemies, Lesser Pests 2, MeepRunners 1. For those of you who aren't sure why I just did what I did, I wanted the same Beastman to score twice because he now has enough star player points to go up to level 2 before game week 2 comes around. Sorry, opponent of week 2. And the MeepRunners have an opportunity. For those asking, I am playing against SSLG, coach of the MeepRunners. What shall I call you, SSLG? A veteran coach from days of yore who has been called out of retirement for another run through a league?
Yeah, it's been a really long time.
Many years. Like a decade.
when castles were things.
Back when we lived in a castle together, that was a thing that happened. A story for another time,
I slept
dear
on a
viewer.
couch. On a castle.
In a castle. Key fact is you lived in a castle. And that is a kick gone horrifically wrong. Everybody gets another reroll. That's... okay, that's a thing, apparently.
Shit.
And with only one turn to go, the MeepRunners will be unable to score. If they can even pick up the ball. Success! They have picked up the ball. Oh, and a successful pass for an extra experience point. Well done, Quiform Cutter. To Minray the Lethal. Who's going to make his run just because he can. How close can he get, even though time will run out before he is able to finish? Still, the spectacle is what matters. Goddamn dodgy sons of bitches. Modiform Cutter dodges through, but the next one is unable to make it. And as this is the end of the match, and I am winning, in an act of sportsmanship, I'm not going to try to hurt my opponents. I will just end turn. Well, oh, good God, yes, reroll the winnings.
Since I made more than you on a loss.
Yeah, well, even with the reroll. Wait, why does it say 20,000? I just rerolled for 60. Whatever. Anyway, I'm going to be ending the broadcast at this point. Gentlemen, thank you for viewing. Have a wonderful evening.